triple ply.
The Joey Chestnut gastric bypass lap band.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. Pepto. Yeah, that would be perfect.
Upset stomach, diarrhea.
Yeah. Got it all, man.
All right, Joey Chestnut's net worth. I'm looking that up right now, and I tell you, we're going to check out.
I bet you it's a lot more than you think, man.
You know, I have a question. Why do they think that eating a goat, if kicking a goat out of the stadium set the curse, why is eating one going to fix it?
It's got to make it worse, I think.
Yeah. You're just going to piss the goats off even more.
Joey Chestnut's net worth is $800,000. That's not too bad. Still not a ton, but...
Okay. That's less than I thought.
That's not enough to
have
buy
a mansion.
Well, no, he had more. He's bought the mansion. He was like, he had
but that's net worth, so that's assets, including mansion.
Well, it's it's just hot
It's
dog
not liquid.
I mean, it's not like there's a lot of windows or anything. It was pretty easy to build.
So what you saying? He's bought Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
He does.
Parked it in the parking lot.
He ate nearly 6.5 pounds of deep fried asparagus in 11 minutes.
Wow. I didn't even know.
I mean, this goes down the line with all the crazy stuff he ate. I'll post it on whatchamacallit.
It's like, is it worth it? Like, what you put your body through with all that?
No.
Is it worth it?
Twitter or something.
He doesn't look like the picture of health. If you look at him, I mean, he doesn't really look fat. He's kind of like pear shaped.
He's kind of doofy.
You know, but he always looks like he's sweating, and he looks like he's got a look on his face like he's got to take a dump all the time, dude.
Have you ever seen that guy go
probably
commercial?
does.
That guy go commercial. I got the meat sweats.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, oh crap, I just ate 70 hot dogs.
It's like when you watch the Nathan's hot dog contest, it's nauseating. Like when I watch it, it makes me want to throw up.
Oh yeah,
and they look like they're in pain. They look like they're in physical pain while they're trying to eat this.
You
stuff.
want to throw up? Watch Molly Schumer lady eat those two 72-ounce steaks, shrimp appetizer, 2 rolls, 2 salads. You watch her eat that, and it's nasty.
Is she a large lady?
No, she's like 128 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, the chicken won the hot dog eating contest is not fat.
14 minutes she ate those 2
Asian
72-ounce
lady.
steaks.
Wow, I ate a 48-ounce steak once, and I thought I was going to die.
But you know what I think of every time I watch that? I think that somewhere in the middle of like Somalia, there's a kid who just happened upon a store that happens to have a satellite dish, and like his family hasn't eaten for like 3 days, and he's watching the hot dog eating contest going.
If he's in Somalia, the kid probably has an AK-47 and he's at war.
Right, but hey, look, they're not very big over there. I've seen them; they're very skinny, so they're probably not eating a lot. And watching a hot dog eating comp would probably make you hate America.
Yeah, I was about to say, you wonder why they hate America.
Right? It's like God, they're eating enough for my entire clan.
One of my favorite things about when you do see those kids, you and I have talked about this so many times over the years, is when you see these kids, they've always got like old American T-shirts on, like they'll have like an Ice Cube T-shirt,
national
concert T-shirt from like the 1980s.
Nebraska national champions. You're like, where did they get that, dude? What the hell?
Well, every year, right after the Super Bowl, right before the Super Bowl, you see the memes going around where it's one of the teams.
Yeah.
And I said, when's the shipment of the such and such team shirts arriving? Because they're the ones that they printed ahead of time in case they won.
Peyton Manning, Broncos Super Bowl champion shirts. Wait a second here. Wait a second.
Dewey wins. What?
Took you a minute.
That's an old reference.
Yeah, that was a little Truman there for you.
Took me a second on that one. Yeah. Now, we talked about how much money Joey Chestnut's making. But this one, you guys are going to crack up on. Okay, you know who Ragnar is, the Vikings mascot?
Right.
Yeah.
He's the only mascot that I know of that's an actual...
Doesn't have a head on.
It's not it's a costume, but he's not... Yeah, it's not the traditional, like, Chuck E. Cheese style costume.
The Seminoles have an Indian guy.
That's true.
Yeah,
but in pro sports, he's really, like, one of the only ones I know of. Rides in on the motorcycle. He's dressed in the Viking costume. Well, apparently he's been working with the Vikings now for 21 years. This has been going on. Wow. And apparently Ragnar felt as if he's been underpaid and undervalued. So he has decided to try and renegotiate his contract. Now, he was getting paid about $1,500 a game.
Wow.
So you figure 8 games... That comes out to about $12,000 he's making.
That's a lot. He's working the whole game, though.
Working, doing what?
Yeah, he's making people happy.
Yeah, no, it's not a bad gig, dude. He gets free tickets. Probably gets into like the club level too. I'm thinking, right?
He goes wherever he wants.
Yeah, he's
runs around the stands.
He's got an axe too. Who's going to stop him?
He gets to ride his motorcycle on the field. I mean,
it's pretty badass.
That's worth not getting paid.
Yeah.
So $12,000. He's
what's he
making
want?
About a year. This is going to kill you. So. He wants a new contract. He's seeking a 10-year deal.
Oh, okay.
He wants to get paid $20K per game.
What?
He's seeking $1.6 million a season.
Okay, now here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's got a reason. He's almost like the college football players that are wondering why their likeness is being used on EA Sports and they're not making any money. How many Ragnar T-shirts do you think the Miami Viking or the Miami? They probably not a lot. Dolphins haven't sold a lot, but the Minnesota Vikings may have sold a few. You know, maybe he's thinking like they got the rights to his name. I'm pretty sure they probably own it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he owns Ragnar. Like he doesn't have the trademark on that. So they probably sell, quite a few Ragnar shirts. I would think, right? I don't know. We should check that out.
Maybe.
Google it. I'm just kidding.
That's a big jump, though. That's
but
it's not like saying I want a 10% or 20% raise. That's what does that work out to? A 1,000% raise?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Actually, it's a little more than 1,000%.
Yeah, that's a lot. You know what? If you can get it, maybe he's doing like the Pawn Stars. He's like 20,000. They're like, well, I'm not going to go a bit over 2,500.
Playing the high-low game.
Yeah, he's going to end up.
And
at
he's
like
I'd have done it for 1,500.
yeah, but I got $5,000 a game now, dude. Sweet.
We want to thank Crystal Gorgeous, the lovely wife of Chris Gorgeous, the wonderful comedian from Clearwater, and the great Kevin Thomas, not that Kevin, on Twitter, and Mystify Me Babe on Twitter. Those guys shared our show. They're sharing the love, man. They are
Awesome.
sharing
All right.
the love.
Well, the Vikings aren't sharing the love with Ragnar at this point, and it is an astounding increase, like you guys mentioned.
Did they shit can him?
No. His
joking.
justification of it was saying that he's been underpaid for all these years, and so basically it's almost like retro pay. He's trying to make up for lost time.
Yeah.
Well, the Vikings, I love the way they handled it. It was actually classy, but yeah, the high-low game in this case didn't work. He went high, and it was the high-no game. As in,
The high-go game?
As in, how much do you want? No.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Ragnar. So the Vikings have said their goodbyes, and in a classy move, they've thanked him for his service, and they're promising to honor him at a game this year. So
where they're going to sell more Ragnar
Promising to
T-shirts.
We're going
make
to
more
honor
money.
you. We're going to honor you at a game this year. You're fired, but
But look, we appreciate your 20 years of service or whatever.
you're
Right?
terminated.
And in
but-
honor of your retiring, come buy the Ragnar T-shirts.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we'll keep the money for.
Here, we'll give you a free T-shirt.
We'll give you 10% off.
We'll give you a free,
Come on,
free
Ragnar.
T-shirt
Let's
on
go.
the way
Hey.
out.
Give Ragnar 10%
Well,
off.
first of all, they are Vikings. They're lucky they're not just going to kill him and take all his stuff for free, man.
And
So-
rape and pillage his family.
I'm wondering, what do you think was covered in the insurance if he would have wrecked his bike? Because he probably doesn't get insurance through them. I'm not thinking he's like a regular employee.
Damn
you
near
think
killed him.
I'm sure he's covered under an umbrella of some kind.
something, yeah, with the stadium, probably stadium owners. I
yeah,
would
there's
think.
some huge liability going on
right,
there.
right. You know what I'm saying? A motorcycle, dude.
But good news, guys. There's now a job opening for Minnesota. So,
It's Minnesota.
So, and on that note, with Ragnar now being dismissed,
I'd like to apply.
yeah, I mean, so what do you think their next angle is? I mean, you can't go with another. Anybody that tries to do the same thing is just a cheap knockoff. So I think you got to go in a whole different direction with this, right?
You got to go with the head.
They need to go with like Eric the Viking or something like that. Big old
Like
red,
Eric the Red or
Eric
something?
the Red, long ass red beard,
But
or maybe
he-
Amon Amarth, that crazy metal band.
But doesn't the Viking have blonde hair on their thing or something?
He does, but Ragnar's got black hair.
Oh.
So, that's
Well,
fine.
I think they should go a little. You know what? In today's politically correct time, I think we should get a woman
There we go.
with long blonde. No, wait.
With a big.
Hear me out. Yep, hear me out. Long blonde ponytails. Those kind of like
Ride of the Valkyries.
double. Go ahead.
Kate Upton from the Game of War commercials.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen they have Mariah Carey doing it now?
Yeah.
And I was just like, please stop.
Either that or a black one.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying. It's,
I know they had a lot of black Vikings back
Well,
in the day.
I mean, they,
No, I think
very,
what you
very
do.
ethnically diverse group
They
of
did.
people.
I think
They
what you
covered a
do
lot,
is
dude.
you go with a transgender Viking.
There you go.
Oh, Caitlyn
Oh.
Jenner's got herself
Wow.
a job.
Yeah,
so
you-
instead of a sword, you'd be carrying something else.
No, I said,
probably, right?
hi, I'm Alice.
That's probably what a Viking woman sounded like
Yeah.
anyway.
They're going to get the person who plays the chick Alice on Super Jail. You ever seen that one?
No.
Where she
Oh, yeah.
kicks the
Yeah.
door down, you see 3 lumps under her dress.
yeah.
See, I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect advertisement because she's a trans. So she's a woman mascot, but she's still got the horn.
Yeah. Why?
Is that a joke? I missed that one. I'm sorry. Dude. Was that supposed to be a joke?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'll never
speaking-
tell.
Hey, speaking of jokes, when I first read this story, I thought this was a joke. A lady posted on Facebook asking someone to shoot her dog for her
Okay.
Why?
because she couldn't afford to take care of the dog anymore. Yet they offered, we will provide the gun. I need somebody to come shoot my dog. No one else here has the heart to do it. We will provide the gun. Sell your gun.
Right?
Feed the dog. You dumb CUN.
Look,
Well, that's not
on
really going to fix the
Facebook.
problem, though. You sell one gun for couple $100 and you can buy dog food for a couple months. Then you got to kill the dog, and now you don't have a
give you
gun to
enough
kill it
that'll
with.
give you.
Dude, that's such a stupid. I mean, it's obviously illegal. You can't just kill dogs, right? So she's breaking the law by asking this. It's probably not as bad as asking to kill somebody. She could have easily just drove down to like a day labor spot, been like, whistled out the side of the truck, been like, "Come here, I'll give you $200."
How about just
shoot my
bring it
dog.
over to the local freaking thing?
There you go.
Well, I'm just thinking, she's obviously wants to shoot her dog. I'm not
Yeah.
like actually
Well,
trying to tell her a better way. I'm just saying that was a dumb way of doing it.
In this day and age with social media, create a GoFundMe.
Yeah,
have
but
a couple
these-
$1,000
but
right now.
On another note, these people were really insane. The lady that put the Facebook post out wouldn't do it, but their son was like, "I'm not gonna talk like just go. I know how the media works. You people are the effing devil."
Oh,
That whole song.
so they're from the
Oh
deep
yeah, so
south.
just so you know,
Yeah.
that there's no chance they're getting rid of a gun.
No, yeah, I'll give you that. But, of course, this is a troop in Texas.
My
Troop-
son
troop-
needs
troop
medical
Texas.
care.
Why wouldn't you just kind of like let the
Look at
dog
this
go?
pretty ass dog right
Just
here.
leave the gate open.
Just bring the dog to the SPCA, and
Yeah.
eventually they'll kill him for you.
Man, we don't go down there devil people, man. They don't have their dogs. They'll kill that dog, man. I don't even care.
We're not going to drop them off there. They'll just kill it.
Yeah. Well, wait.
That's so inhumane.
I don't know, man. They say a dog will eat himself to death. I figure if you want to get rid of your dog, just like kill a cow and let the whole thing
You
sit
know
in
what? You
front
know
of
what
him. See what
happened?
happens,
They probably
right?
ran out of peanut butter. That's
Oh,
what happened.
oh.
That's so funny, Miggy, because I had a peanut butter joke queued up in my head,
Wow.
too. Gradiacs, we're going to jump to a commercial break. When we get back, this segment actually is the job-related segment I talked about before. The excuse that a factory worker came out with just to try and get fired. Canadian cops in the news for being too nice. And some other job-related stuff as well. All you Craniacs, stay with us.
What are you doing here? Hey, what's going on, guys?
We'll be right back after this.
Tough economy got you down.
Little primer.
Are your money problems causing you marital issues? Unable to hide money spent at today's gentleman's club? Well, you don't have to be a gentleman to come to Gyration. Gyrations. Gyrations dancers work on a barter system. We only hire single mothers whose homes are in utter disrepair. So if you're blue collar and you have a viable skill, labor leads to lap dances and maybe more at Gyrations. Gyrations.
My plumbing is all fouled up, and I need somebody to work my posthole diggers.
Do you want VIP treatment without sacrificing your kids' education? Well, don't take your tool belt off. Work yourself a deal at Gyration. Gyrations.
Models are all over the age of 18, except where identification is not present.
Are you tired of riding public transportation and bumming rides from friends? Let Wang & Wanda School of Driving get you off the bus and behind the wheel. Wang & Wanda will help you get your license with one easy lesson. Our instructors are as good as it gets when it comes to operating a motor vehicle. Wang has years of experience from driving in the most populated areas in the world. And Wanda's defensive driving skills are second to none with her lifelong experience of driving in the hood. Take a listen at these two in action.
Okay, roll your speed. Turn your brake on and take a left at the right.
Which is it? Left, right?
I said right at right. Off for the rubber guard. Pull over. Let me drive.
Safety always comes first with Wang & Wanda.
Okay, honey, just give me the left lane. Let's keep it at 40 now.
Speed limit's like 65.
Don't you sass me, white boy. I got no insurance on this car. I say drive the car 40, you drive the goddamn car 40. Like that son bitch off.
Wang & Wanda will teach you their special techniques, including wide right turns, rolling stops, driving and texting, sudden merging, and getting your lean on. You'll also master disrupting four-way stops, driving slow in the fast lane, not using your blinkers, and a full array of vulgar hand signs. Visit Wang & Wanda's driving school online to get started today.
Now I know there's some bitches out there with some nappy-ass talents that need to go get their nails did. At Niecy's Beauty Crib, we'll get your nails right and your hair tight. You want a fake plastic diamond in your nail? Well then, girl, you're gonna get a fake plastic diamond in your nail. Honey, you still walking around with that busted-ass weave? And Niecy's, we fit your hair up like you wouldn't believe. Bitch, you still scaring birds with those nasty pig feet. Don't worry about your budget. At Niecy's, our prices can't be beat. You may be ugly now, but we'll get you pretty. Come down to Niecy's on 4th Street, down in Ebo City.
Financing's available, baby, regardless of your credit.
It's Dickie V, baby! And are you kidding me?